I know, it's been a while. The background is representative of things lately. Has been kind of chaos, so let's catch up. I'm gonna catch up. We'll catch up. We'll catch up. Let's see the thing. Alright guys, welcome back. I know I have been super absent for a hot minute or 5. You know, it's just life. Life's been life in a little bit. I'm currently sitting outside on my back porch, that, as you can see, is a complete disaster. I have a couch right here that's covered with stuff. All of my son's stuff. I love him, but he is infuriating. Anyway, yeah, so every space that I have that is available to me to film in is a disaster. I can't film inside because of noise and dogs, primarily dogs. Can you please find something else to do other than drive me completely insane? I have like a shred of sanity left. I need to preserve it the best I can. Would you like to say hello? Will that make you happier? Do you want to, come here. Come here, we've already committed. Oh, you're so chunky. You're so chunky. Oh my God, you're so fat. Oh, here we are. It's hard to hold. Rosie, where's the hi? Who would have thought? My murder dog is so needy. It's hard to pick her up. Okay, like I used to be able to like pick her up and hold her like a baby, and now she's too chunky. It's a dangerous monster. Moving on. Oh, there she's on the table. Let me see. Hey. What are you doing? There's a laptop there. There's schoolwork. There's pens. Yesterday when she did this, she stuck her paw directly in my cup of coffee. I love you. They get very needy. I can't film out here because it's a mess, except that today I was like, F it. I don't care if y'all see how messy my porch is. This is my 20-year-old's fault. He destroyed it, and all of his crap is out here, and this is just the way it is. So, oh well. I can't film at work because, first of all, my overhead music is insanely loud at work, and secondly, I have a coworker that's with me 24/7 at work now, so I don't have any alone time. So it's hard to record. I pick up the camera and start to record almost every single day. I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna film what I eat in a day. Hey, I'm gonna film a meal prep. Hey, I'm gonna film a grocery haul. And then something derails me, and I'm sorry. So that's that. But yeah, let's catch up. That's a brief explanation of where I've been. Sorry. I've been trying, but obviously not hard enough, and I'm gonna try and get better. I'm gonna try and get better. Honestly, what happened today that made me kind of go, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and film despite the disaster area that is behind me, was a conversation over on the Instagrams with one of our friends over there, the Cursing Carnivore, which just makes me happy, and I'm a little jealous of that particular Instagram handle a little bit. But you know, I feel like I try to be with you guys like I am talking to my family, and with that I always want to be nothing but authentic and sincere and 100% genuine with you, and part of that is this nonsense. So take it or leave it. I have messy people in my household, so yeah. You know, you have 5 ADHD people living under the same roof, and it's just, you know, you're bound to have a mess. I sometimes think that even my dogs are shiny. They very well could be. So anyway, let's catch up. All right, so 3.5 minutes of me rambling, and now we're gonna get down to business. So things that have been happening. Number one, I have stayed keto. I have had a couple of days of being dirty keto here and there, but overall keto. I am down to my current lowest weight since starting a ketogenic diet. For those of you who are new, I started the ketogenic diet in July of 2017 at 219 pounds on my little 5'5.5" of frame. I was very, very sick. I was a type 2 diabetic. I had oodles of health conditions, including but not limited to gout and chronic heartburn and terrible snoring and sleep paralysis, joint pain, absolute like crippling fatigue. I was so tired all of the time. I had terrible seasonal allergies. I was on antibiotics a couple of times a year for sinus infections that mostly stemmed from my allergies. I had the very worst self-esteem. Like, that was just in the absolute tank. I hated myself. I hated the way I looked, and that affected the way I mothered, the way I wifed, and absolutely kept me pretty depressed and miserable. So, after math, 6.5 years of doing this, I have resolved all my health issues. My doctor put on my medical record, removed my type 2 diabetes diagnosis and considers it resolved or reversed. I don't take any medications for heartburn or for gout or for, I didn't have any for sleep or anything, but I don't take any medications for anything except that from mid-February to the end of April, I have to take allergy medicine because pollen. But I don't end up with sinus infections or any of that kind of nonsense from being sick anymore with my allergies. So, winning. Anyway, that's where we're at now. Have I fallen and tumbled and set the wagon on fire a few times? Yes, because I am a human being. So I've had some times in there. I went completely off keto for nearly a year, where I regained a good bit of my weight, and now I'm back on, really since 2020, really focused on just making this my normal way of eating. I eat very low carb. Some days are carnivore, some days are keto, and as a general rule, I try and eat real whole foods whenever I can. Most of the processed stuff is stuff that spikes my blood sugar anyway, so I don't do things like the keto wraps and breads and bars and any of that kind of stuff, because it just doesn't work well for me. A lot of people can swing it and it works really great and can see awesome benefits. It's just, unfortunately, one of those convenience foods that I can't jive with, and that sucks, but you know, it is what it is. You do what you gotta do to be healthy. So here I am, 42 years old. I am healthier than I was in my late 20s. I feel great. I am down to 163 pounds. I think it's like 163.2 or something like that, which is the lowest I've been since I started my journey in 2019. My ultimate goal is 145, and obviously the closer I get to that goal, the harder it kind of gets to get there, right? It's a slower, steadier, like very, very slow hill that makes it seem like it's taking 1.5 million years, but that's where we're at. So, been sticking with keto other than a couple of dirty days here and there. I haven't like jumped face first into a bag of Haribo gummy bears, even though there have been days where I wanted to do that. I haven't. I have been consistently walking every day. My work days, I average about 25,000 steps a day, which is fantastic. My days off are usually between 10 and 15 because I try and get out in my neighborhood and walk a little bit too. What else is going on? Oh, I'm a dummy. The sun's getting really bright, but I'm going to show you something about my hair. Those of you that are OGs that have been around for like a real long time might remember the early days of Southern Ketovore when I was platinum blonde. I used to take this to nearly white. And then maybe like 6 months or so ago, I did that, and a big chunk of my hair back here fell out. I cooked it, you know, like it's the price you pay for beauty. It's what my mom used to say. Anyway, yeah, so I bleached it too harshly, and I had a whole big chunk back here that broke off about that long. And so I was like, all right, time to lay off with all the bleaching, lady. And so I dyed my hair back to, I used a safe, non-damaging color to take it back to like a light brown, closer to my natural color. Well, somebody got a little overconfident and a little arrogant about how healthy her hair appeared to be. I forgot completely that once you've bleached and abused your hair, that it doesn't like go back to being healthy. It's just like that block of your hair, while it is growing out, is still very, very damaged. And so I decided like 2 weeks ago, I was like, I'm gonna highlight my hair. I want some more blonde in it. And so I did, and I went to check the color, and when I did, I was like, oh damn, it's hot. And then I went like this, and as you can see, it's gone. It just, everything that I did highlight is now that long, like including the fact that I have things that I didn't invite to this party. Yeah. Oh girl, it's, yeah. Anyway, so I have like half the hair I used to have, and it's okay. You live and learn, you know. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll just shave it, whatever. But that happened. Otherwise, like, there's nothing crazy. My kids are getting older. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in like months. It feels like months. I know it's only been like a month, but it feels like months. So my kids are getting older. It's a big year. All right. So my daughter is going to turn 16 this summer, right? My son is going to turn 21 this summer. Like, it is bananas to me how quickly time has flown by. And I don't understand how any of this happened, because obviously the 90s were 10 years ago. So it doesn't, math is not mathing, but you know, that's that. Tried to get a couple of clips with my ornery and impossible husband, Richard. Here, I'll show one. I tried to film a What I Eat in a Day a couple of days ago, and he got in it, so I'll show that, because y'all haven't seen him in a while. So here's Richard. Want to say hello to the people?
Who's the people?
It's for the YouTube.
Oh, hello, people. How you doing?
Figure they haven't seen your face in a while. They probably don't know that you still exist.
She keeps me in a cage, most of the time. Yeah. But when I'm a good boy, I get let out. Yeah.
You're strange.
Of course I'm strange. Look at me. Do they want to meet my baby?
Do y'all want to meet the baby? It's loud. The cat's gonna run. I'm gonna walk further away because it is very loud. He's gonna crank the goat, y'all. Maybe. Or not.
Alright, so y'all gonna meet the baby? What happens when you have a car and you never crank it? Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Sounds something like that.
Maybe later.
If it doesn't rain.
If it doesn't rain.
Whoever gets that reference, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. We've only seen that movie 400 times.
Mm-hmm. Get you some yellow polka dotty house shoes. That way everybody notice you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Love.
Yeah. So that guy, he keeps me busy. What else? I'm not making many friends on Instagram lately. I think my complete disdain for, oh gosh, should we get into this? I guess we should get into this. It's just like, yeah. Okay, so if we rewind time and go back a couple of months, I kind of stirred the pot a little bit, like just small stir, because of the realization that certain electrolyte companies, not mentioning any names of might be element, include maltodextrin in their product, but don't list it on the ingredient panel. They use the umbrella term natural flavors to hide maltodextrin. If you didn't think that it was a crap ingredient, you would put it on the damn label. Just saying. They're not the only ones. There are several. But ever since then, the constant push of this product that I think is crap, it has been, it's like all I see and all I hear. So I've spent a lot of time lately just getting really frustrated, where I used to spend so much of my day like listening to and watching YouTube channels for both inspiration, and it's like if I'm consuming this stuff from my peers, it helps keep me on track, you know, because it's the community. And I found myself just getting so frustrated with, first of all, the constant sponsored videos, and second of all, the people who will say one thing and then sponsor the same. I find it difficult to have a lot of faith in a lot of the big names in the keto community lately, because I feel like a lot of them are bought and paid for. I am frustrated by that. I am frustrated with a particular big doctor that a lot of people follow. Not gonna say that this person isn't a huge and important part of the community, because you look at these people that have done that have this track record, whether it's on YouTube or on social, who have absolutely changed lives. No question. You have lives that have been changed, mine included, by the things that they have said and the reach that they have had to help people. And that is amazing, and I will not deny that that's the case. But then I hear things come out of their face holes that are ridiculous, that makes it really, really difficult to continue to consume any of their content. So it may be someone saying, don't eat maltodextrin, and then 5 seconds later having a thing about being sponsored by Element, and that frustrates me. And then I had one that I watched recently, doctor, who said in a video that they thought that, this is so frustrating, that the cancer screenings that are recommended to us, things like mammograms after 40 and colonoscopies after 45 and prostate screenings, are not necessary if you don't already have symptoms or lumps, or if you don't have an immediate family member who has been very sick or died with that disease. So I just want to throw out there that I have a small circle of friends, like a real small circle, because I'm kind of a jerk sometimes and I'm difficult. So I don't have a lot of friends, and I'm okay with that. But in my small circle of friends, I have 2 that were under the age of 45 that at their very first mammogram, they found breast cancer. They didn't have symptoms. They didn't have a lump. It was that screening that saved their lives. And then you've got a damn doctor on YouTube saying, if you don't have a lump or symptoms, like, it's unnecessary. It's stupid. It is irresponsible, and it is frustrating. And as a result, I have unfollowed so many people that I find that there is this void in YouTube land, because I am so frustrated with so many people. And maybe that's just me being ornery. I don't know, but that's where I'm at. So anyway, I'm venting. It's been a lot of venting. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, that's catching up. That's where I've been. So it's been kind of hard to get in the headspace to film. It's also been hard to get into to engaging and watching and listening to any real content on YouTube other than lectures, because, you know, I can always jump in and listen to like interviews and lectures with Dr. Bickman or you know, Dr. Paul Mason or any of those things, and like really feel rewarded from that. But so much of the rest of it lately has been really, really hard for me to consume, just because I've become so irritated. I don't know if it's irritated or if it's frustrated. I don't know which one it is. So anyway, if you have channel recommendations, drop them. I would love to have new people to follow and listen to. Can be keto or carnivore or low carb, or just if you find somebody particularly inspiring as a human. Doesn't even have to be lifestyle or diet related. I just need new and better content that's going to be more fulfilling. So that's that. But I'm going to try and wrap this up pretty quickly because we're getting ready to eat dinner and take another walk around the neighborhood, and then we're going to play some cards. And I think that that's kind of where I'm going to wrap this up. But I just wanted to touch base. I feel like it's been, like I said, it feels like it's been months. I'm going to do a what I eat in a day tomorrow, try and kind of get back into the swing of filming some normal daily vlog kind of stuff for you guys, just because I feel like y'all are my friends, and I feel like it's been a long time, and I feel disconnected, and maybe we need to get back there. So that's the plan. Y'all let me know in the comments. Again, please give me suggestions. Try not to leave links for their channels because YouTube tends to block those. But leave me the names of any channels you think that I should check out. And I would like to do that. Or podcasts. I will totally do podcasts. I will also do like audiobooks. I mean, just like drop that, all of it. Drop it in the comments for me. That would be fantastic. Also, if you have requests of things that you would like for me to film for you guys, let me know. If it is meal prep, if it's what I eat a day, if it is, other vlog stuff, if it's glucose testing, if it's whatever, like, let me know what you want me to test or what you want me to film, and I'll make a list and start trying to get some stuff out to you guys that you feel like will benefit you. I am an open book. I'm here to share. I am not in this to be, popular or rich. That's not it. I have a job. Like, that's the cool job. And this is the fun part. And this is where I just get to share my life and hope that maybe in some way it might help somebody out there. So that's that. So I'm going to go eat my chuck roast. It's been in the oven for the last couple hours. And again, we're going to take another walk because the sun is setting. It is obviously very pleasant. Yeah. And I will see you guys later. All right. Thanks for sticking around for 20 minutes. All right. Bye. It's so bright now. But seriously, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. There's stuff.